We're playing some more Bowser's Inside Story. Hunting down the Star Cures. Probably will only get 1 or 2 of them today, but we shall see. Yeah, no, Toriyama definitely left a huge mark, and the world is worse for not having him in it, for sure. I do think it's funny that we still punch this this block to activate it, though. We got 2 in Blubble Lake. Cool. Oh, the Madame Brooke. Yeah, I remember her being quite the character. I think I'm already kitted out as much as I really want to be right now. I mean, that's better, but I also don't have enough coins, so we'll pass. But another reason why I started the stream a little bit later, besides like cleaning up dinner shit, was I got caught up playing Devil Survivor Overclocked, which I started maybe within the past week. That game, it took a few hours for me to really kind of start getting into it, but I'm like 5 hours in and I'm like, okay. I've got some criticisms of it, but they're relatively small, and I'll save it for the eventual video. So, this is sudden, I know, but can you get started, Sherry? What? Lady, what in the world are you talking about? Oh? Mon chéri, surely you are applying for the monsieur position. Oh, sir. You out of your mind? Me massage you? I don't even know you. Yeah, Bowser had standards for who he's gonna massage. I am broke, madame. This is my humble abode. He's not for the streets, yeah. He likes the classy ladies, right? He likes prim and proper. The pain has been très terrible, terrible. I await the professional massage. Of course, but I have no time. Find some other form. I get massages, I don't give them. Miss Bait, you take it. Oh, she pays in gear. What's up, the dude? Yeah, no, Bowser's not for the streets unless he's getting paid for it. Still going through Xenoblade 3. Trying to do side content. Nice, dude. Nice. Is this your second? Is this your second playthrough through it? If I remember correctly, you're replaying. Maybe some lumbar. The knots and stiffness are too severe for that. The rubbing, it will not work on such awful pain, hon. Goomba! These horny-ass Goombas. More like Goombas, am I right? Haha. Side content aged pretty well on your second play. Nice, nice. That's always good. It's a tricky thing. Whenever I think about side content that I think is worth skipping, I think about 7 Remake. And I really like that game a lot, in a lot of ways, but it's like tough when you're judging a game like that has not great side quests. Like when there's good side quests, it's always a positive, right? That's always an additional, like, bonus. I don't think the Goomba knew he was off-brand. I don't think so either. But we are just gonna kind of chuck them at her, so I don't know. But when a game has like not great side content or side quests, it's tricky because like you can just kind of skip it on a replay and have a better experience for skipping the bad side content. But you also kind of have to take note that that is a negative, you know? News about Toriyama was awful. Yeah, no, I haven't really like looked into the cause or like what happened or whatever. Because I know he was only in his late 60s, which I mean, it's not young, but it's not old enough to pass these days. Big part of your childhood with Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, and Blue Dragon. Absolutely, man. Like a literal... His works touched a lot of people's lives in many ways, for sure. Some sort of head injury, man. It always sucks when it's something sudden like that. I mean, it sucks regardless of the cause, I guess, but... Yeah, really into dragons, for sure. Oh, you beat RE4 last night? Hell yeah, dude. What'd you think? I know you have some familiarization with the original. And I know some people are like... A lot of people are really positive on the remake, but some people are like not, which is to be expected with like literally every game in existence, but... I mean, I loved RE4 Remake, but I hadn't played the original, so... It's just a different perspective, I guess. All in all, pretty solid. Oh, sweet. Yeah, looking forward to hearing that. See the save block. Yeah, these are gonna be tricky to, if I was playing on an actual DS, I think I could do these pretty easily, but given the circumstances, I think I'm gonna not try too much. I do this for all of Bowser's abilities. Can be normally, it has to be... Yeah, no, right. Alpha Dream did come up with some very interesting approaches with this game when it comes to characters and scenarios and shit. Oh wait, this is a new enemy type, I think. Which means... we get a Blitty. We give it from Mercenaries mode. Oh, nice, yeah. I think, yeah, Mercenaries was cool. I haven't fucked with that much. And although I did also buy... I bought the Ada DLC thing, whatever it was called. What was that called? I should know this. Separate Ways. I did buy that, but I haven't played through it. Whenever I get back to RE and decide to go for my 4th playthrough, which is wild to think about, I'll probably like plan to do the Ada stuff as well. Mercenaries was cool though. I fucked around with it like for an afternoon when it came out. Not bad enough to weird you out personally. No, yeah, I mean, I kind of appreciate the weirdness in a sense, instead of it just being like, here's a Koopa Troopa that's gonna issue these challenges to Bowser. Instead, it's like, here's this horny, like, probably middle-aged block person who you are massaging by chucking Goombas and like Shy Guy spinning out into her back and shit. They're honeycomb bees, but they kind of look like waffle bees. They kind of do, actually. Let me think. What do I want to go for here? But yeah, shout out to the Resident Evil remakes in general. RE3 wasn't that great, but 2 and 4, that's some good shit. Oh, that's okay. That's for the bros. This I can't do. Or it looks like I'll knock it over from the other side or something. This area is huge, though. Can I go to the right up there? Black Beach to the south. Okay. Oh, we get another attack here, though. Oh, there's the Koopas. Nice. Your Koopa Troopa unit. Your awesomeness. Not gonna work. We're getting evac'd. Okay, yeah, so that's a dead end. Which means I do need to go around the long way. Oh, well, actually. Oh? The little doggy battle. Are you an enemy or no? This just brings me up to the top, I guess. I remember these guys, I think. Vaguely. That did a shit ton, what? Oh, weird, okay. I think I was just a little late on the timing there. Not the bean. What the fuck? Can I hit both? Nice. Hop over here. Okay. Also inspired Ken Sugimori's art style for Pokemon. That's another good point, is all the inspirations that he would have led to as well. In addition to his direct creations and stuff like that. Like, genuinely one of those figures that it's probably, it's almost impossible to quantify just how impactful his works were, both directly and inspiration-wise. Okay, so that was just a dead end. Never really into his stuff, but always appreciate, or always would see people drawing Goku and shit. Right, yeah, like, even if you weren't the biggest fan of his works, which honestly, I would say is no fault to his own, it's not the art style that would... the art style is not the reason why I'm not, like, super into Dragon Ball or anything like that, but... point being, you gotta respect the GOAT, you know? Nice. Got the Excelente. The Bean. Which they just hit themselves with. Oh, I guess when they have the teeth, they probably use that to heal. That's kind of fun. That's funny, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Wait, I want to take this other clam, I think. Primarily to see where it takes me. Where is this one? To the right again? I mean, to each their own, I guess, right? That kind of shit's making someone very happy out there. Interesting line of logic for Bowser here. Oh, this is the sneeze. Oh, the schnoz. The nose deck. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to spin. Okay, just did it for me. Minigame time. Oh, it's a touchscreen thing? Shit. Just dragged my fucking OBS window, hold up. If it works, it works. Alright, so I guess I need to hit all of the walls. Okay. What the? This doesn't seem that bad. Something about the way the swollen ones look is like kind of grossing me out a little bit. Have I ever played Dragon Quest? I played Dragon Quest 9 on the DS back in the day. And I played the demo for Dragon Quest 11S back a few years ago on the Switch. But that's basically the extent of my experience with Dragon Quest directly. It is one of those series I want to get around to, though. You like that they have Bowser actually having plans and stuff for situations, not revolutionary. Right, yeah, it is common for him to just fit that dumb trope. Where it is kind of refreshing to see him figure stuff out on his own. He's a big boy now. Oh, another one? I missed a block, though, which is kind of annoying. We'll just stick to the bottom here. Okay. Yo, fuck off. That's dog shit. I don't know how to feel about the minigames. They are kind of nice pace breakers, I guess. And they're not, like, offensive to me. They're not, like, bad or anything. Well, some of them are not that great, but I don't, like, hate them, but it's also... Oh, fuck. Yo, hit the fucking thing! Fuck this bullshit. Never mind, fuck these minigames. Better on intended hardware. I mean, for sure. They're definitely more intended for an actual stylus. But... I don't know. That DS and Wii era, there are a lot of great games that came out of that era. But... I will stand by the fact that those systems don't lend themselves well to preservation. Even beyond, like, emulating on a PC or something, it's like, well, you need to either implement a touchscreen or motion controls, or two screens, or whatever, to get these games to function on, like, any future hardware. Besides, like, a 3DS, I guess, because that's another dual screen system, but... But then with the Wii, it's like, how many Wii games are just going to be stuck on the Wii forever because no other system is going to use motion controls to that capacity? Unless, if you go back to the very first video I ever did on the channel, if they put those games in VR, like I was saying how Skyward Sword would actually be kind of sick in VR. This was before Skyward Sword HD was announced, but Well, yeah, Mario Galaxy uses them. It uses them well because I. Well, it uses them well. I think because they're not so integral to the experience. And that's part of the reason why that game holds up as well as it does. So this size up and down. Okay. Oh, this doesn't feel terrible. Yeah, this one's actually pretty doable because it requires me to hold and like move instead of like clicking or dragging and then like having a delay on it or whatever. Pong move, yeah, literally. King Bowser. King Bowser. Whoever ship that was is gonna be really upset though. Yo, why can't I hit this guy though? What? Oh wait. Also, these guys being locked behind invisible walls is kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, this is a dead end for us for now, until we get Spike Ball. Yeah, that's a jump. That's for the bros. So I guess we gotta head up and to the right. Or let's check it out. Probably get stuck in battles way more. That's true. It just feels a little bit cheesy to me. Like kind of just exploiting the invisible walls. Or wait, is this blocked off? No, it's not. Oh, but we can't break through here yet, okay. In that case... What's the north here? It's Bowser. What would happen if Bowser entered one of the pipes inside of him, though? Has anyone thought of that? People have probably thought of it, but it's like, whoa, what does this mean? I know it's not physically possible in-game because you have to jump onto them, but... That would actually create a black hole. Yeah, you might be right. Not strong enough to punch through these. We need those star cures. Nothing else I can do here. I like how these toads are just blissfully ignorant. They're lucky that Bowser can't jump. Alright, this takes me down to where I got zapped. This is a dead end. Lucky Bowser has bad knees, yeah. Straight up. Those stubby legs. Oh, this is a dead end, okay. So no use to go up here. I do remember going for the better gear, though, on these, but for the sake of this playthrough, I'm not gonna bother. Plus, I've been kind of enjoying the higher difficulty somewhat. Oh, interesting. If you do it too early, that... Huh. It's kind of cool. Gotta level up. Oh, hell yeah. The bees are becoming self-aware. Not the bees! I've never seen Wicker Man, so... I just know the meme. Not the bees! I probably need to go underwater. That has to be the answer, it literally has to. Or take this somewhere. Oh, this is new. Let's see, I got the blitties from both of these guys, I want to say. Just dancing around. Why is this always so fun, though? Just like fucking around with your character movement and shit. Just like in the PS2 Persona games, you can like spin in a circle without moving. It's kind of fun. Aha. Yeah, I'm assuming that's just for the bros to get to. Well, until I can get Spike Ball at least. So we'll just keep pressing on this way. We're gonna do this to get rid of their teeth. Yeah. Fuck you. No bean for you. Let's try this again. Nice. Got the burn. No bean. We'll punch the burned one. Hell yeah. Oh, lucky too. More like get in my belly. Waffles a Menace, man's putting his face on damned animals, right? It's kind of Mother 3-esque, actually. Seeing how the villain is impacting the creatures that you're fighting. He must be stopped. Oh shit. I tried. What? I totally pressed A though. But I guess shoutouts to Mother 3 for being a great game. I remember a few months ago I jumped back into it because I played it fully for the first time in like 2022. I remember I mentioned I jumped back into it a few months ago, and I was surprised at like how enjoyable it is on a replay, and really just like the way the story is presented in that game is so good, considering it's a pixel art game, which is usually limited in expression, especially when you're talking like GBA scale kind of stuff. When you get to the DS and you get stuff that's this detailed, then sure. But Mother 3, I had a video on it, but I didn't think it was that good, so I took it down a while back. Maybe I'll talk about the Mother games at a later date, but like Earthbound to me, I've played through a few times, but most recently when I tried to jump into it, I was just like, the combat's, the pacing before you get Paula is, which granted, it's not that long before you get Paula, but even then, it's like, it does take a lot longer for that game to get, like, great, I guess, in a sense. I just think Mother 3 evolves that formula significantly. Narratively, and like gameplay-wise, you have the rhythmic attack stuff, so it's able to keep you a little more engaged, even though the turn-based combat is very traditional. Earthbound was too boring and slow. Yeah, Earthbound is more of a slower burn, and it doesn't tell its story as directly. That's why I would kind of love for an Earthbound remake. There's some fan project going on. Let me see if I can... What was that called? Earthbound fan remake. Because y'all need to check this out. It's... Mother Squared, I think. Yeah, this shit looks incredible. I mean, there was also Earthbound 3D fan remake. There was another one that looked... Earthbound Dimensions. Something like that would be awesome. Like the thing is, if Earthbound were to get remade, I'd want it to be more than just what was done to Mario RPG. You know, the combat, although combat improvements would be a huge blessing for Earthbound, because I just think the combat is kind of like, it's too simple. It's too straightforward, and like that's fine, I guess, but it does make it a little bit boring and predictable when you're replaying it. And then there was also there was a Mother 1 fan remake that I played the demo for because that was released. I forget what that's called, but it was pretty cool. Like animation work was insane, considering it was a fan project. But like I think the remake introduced like ambushes and stuff, and plus for the first Mother didn't have enemies in the overworld. It was like truly random encounters. So introducing enemies in the overworld, let alone being able to ambush them, was a nice addition. Hit the fucking thing. I'm fucking sliding, dude. We gotta fight this fucker, though. Doesn't have much of a story. Yeah, it's... Yeah, the story in Earthbound is mostly, like, what you're doing. It's like, Ness and friends did this. Ness and friends did that. Ness and friends stopped this person. Ness and friends encountered Pokey, and blah, 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 and this happened. But it's not, like... You compare that to how Mother 3 tells its story, and it's, like, not even... It's a different approach, but I find Mother 3's method of storytelling much more compelling. As someone who likes Earthbound, even... And even then, Mother 3 doesn't have much in the form of customization that would make replays be that much different, but it's got enough going for it, particularly in the narrative department, that is worth re-experiencing, I think. Between that and the fan translations, I feel like fans have been keeping that franchise alive. No, for sure. For sure. Because, like, at this point, I just don't think that Nintendo's ever going to officially release Mother 3. If you can give the dog funny names, that's fair. Oh. Well, I could have... I meant to save, but this place is broken. I like how you can kind of redeem yourself if you shoot the wrong thing. Oh, has anyone checked out Berserk Boy? It's like an indie... It's an indie that just came out. And it reminds me a lot of Mega Man ZX specifically, with the on-the-fly transformations and stuff like that. And I was wondering if anyone's played it, because it's only like 20 bucks. And so I might as well just try it out and then, you know, refund it if I don't like it, but... Oh, did I fuck up? How did I fuck up? I'm confused. Never heard of it. Y'all should check it out. Like take a look at some footage if you're into Mega Man-like games. Because I don't know how that game got put on my radar. I remember seeing it years ago. Maybe not years ago, but maybe like a year or two ago. I remember seeing some early animation work for it or something. And I was like, damn, this looks really good. And then the game came out. It's got, you know, solid reviews on Steam. I think it's on Switch and PlayStation and stuff like that too, but... It's the transformations that have me interested, because it looks like what I would want out of another ZX game. Like the improvements that I would want from it. You seem to come off fairly often on your phone. Interesting. So I wonder if it is on iOS as well then. Or if it's just being advertised there or something. Oh, it's because I got hit too many times, that's why. Do I need to hit these? Ah, fuck this fucking bullshit, dude. Do I need to hit the things that are coming out of him, or just hit the blue orb? So I feel like that's where I'm fucking up. And also getting hit, but, you know. Like, this one I know for sure we just hit it normally. And, you know, I gotta say, like... I feel like... The first quarter of this year has been so insane with big releases that I know indies are getting overshadowed, but... I feel like in the past several years, in fact... I feel like just indies in general have not really been getting a lot of shine for whatever reason. Like, well, maybe that's wrong. There's been some here or there. It's just like I don't feel like they're getting you can't rely on like traditional press per se, but I feel like they're not getting the same kind of press that they were getting even 5 years ago or something like that. But that might also be because the first quarter of each of these past couple years has been so stacked. They're like, remember when Celeste came out in 2018 and everyone was like 10 out of 10, best game of all time or whatever, and like nothing else was coming out around it. And so it helped that game get shine. I don't feel like I see that much, but maybe I'm just not tapped into that scene as much anymore. It's probably more likely, but Pizza Tower was a big one, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the 2010s were, like, we didn't have nearly as many big AAA games coming out. Like, high-profile releases like that. Especially not in the first half of the year. Alright. I gotta figure out how I did this last time. I think it was this, and then... Oh, no, wait, I did layout vertical. And then rotation 0. No. No, I think this is how we did it last time. Yeah, it looks a little bit fucked up on y'all's end, but... And maybe... I could even do... No, that's fucked up. Never mind. I think I just did... Oh, you know what could work? Wait a second. Screen size... No, that looks too fucked up. I'm just gonna do 100, 100, like make these the same size. Cool. You think you need to be in the scene to be up to date on indies? Never in the scene really, though. Hear about them at times. Yeah, no, the tower is like, for y'all, it looks kind of a little bit messed up, but... Well, actually, no, this is not how I had it last time. Hold up. There's got to be a way to make this look a little bit better. Screen size, maybe like... No. I don't know, I shouldn't sweat it too much, because these are like pretty short fights, all things considered. No, this fight is kind of funny, just in general. I'm not even really sure what the fuck this is. Or, like, why it's built to be hostile. Is this a creation of Fawful's? Is it explained? So now I can punch it in the face, right? Looks like the Berserker game. Better put you onto another mega platformer. It looks good. I'm like on the verge of jumping in. I think it looks kind of sick. What makes me sad though, and it's understandable because ZX is kind of niche, but everyone is saying like, it's Mega Man X or it's Mega Man Zero, and it's like, no, it's clearly ZX specifically. It is clearly ZX. Some old dead inventor and Fawful took it over. Oh, I see. Oh, they're repairing him. Wait, I need to use fire probably, right? Oh, we're far as fuck away, okay. Okay, I need to use fire when they do that, damn. I definitely slid, but okay, fuck you. I hate this fight, though. I hated this on the original hardware. Like, actually playing it. But, it's all good. I don't know how I'm supposed to get excellence on this. I don't know if I need to slide, like, even faster or what the deal is. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fire, right? There's an excellent. That's some good distance. Oh, nice. He didn't even try to retaliate. Lit. So I can get another punch in on him. You think it's length for like how far you drag it? You might be right. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I have to go like a little bit further. Like I need to go almost to the black bar. Or maybe even a little bit past that, in fact. Can you... I guess he's guaranteed to jump out of that at a certain point, right? You can't just unlock him infinitely unless... I don't know, you have Fingers of Steel or some shit. Yeah, if I slide from, like, off-screen, I think that guarantees the excellent. Repairs? Or nah? Bomb? Okay. This is actually not so bad, but... I don't know. It's okay. Nice. So now we just get guarantee the kill. Does he get a second health bar or something, or am I just... Maybe I was just bad at this when I was a kid. That's probably what it was. I just don't remember it looking so fucked up last time I did this. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Nice, we'll take it. Oh, I got another level up, okay. Sick. Fuck, okay, that's fine. Alright, now we will switch back. Thankfully I know what my regular settings are. This, and then LCD layout. Horizontal. I think... yeah. How it would feel to be some local at the lake seeing this. Yeah, right? Literally. They don't even know about Fawful's takeover. Yeah, true. Like, you would be totally in the dark about it unless you live in Toad Town, in which case you'd know about the Plorbs and Peach's Castle and shit, but... Castle, tower, whatever, I'll pummel anything. Then we get the tower vehicle lore. Yeah, we'll take the refreshments, I guess. I haven't seen a fast travel point in a while, though. I think that's intentional, though, because they want you to stay in this area, but... nothing really of note. I don't want to buy this, I don't think. I'm gonna wait for the next set of equipment. Fuck you. Oops. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, you missed the giant battle, unfortunately. It wasn't, like, super eventful, though. It was actually a lot easier than I remember it being. Going up. Are we gonna get the ground pound thing here? I would guess so. Oh. I feel like I vaguely remember this. Why, he looks like Mario. He's dressed like Mario or Luigi with the overalls. I guess he's kind of got like a military uniform on. I am called Yik, Master Creator, Bonded Genius, Inventor of the Tower of Yik. And you are? What? You don't know me? Me? My physical body no longer treads the paths of this world. My soul slumbers in this book, my entire existence distilled into a patchwork of dreams. Yeah, the light is not positioned correctly. I don't know. Maybe this copy might just be not the greatest, but are you one tormented by the ageless riddle of Boo? That which disappears even as one thinks it appears? That which appears even as one thinks it disappears. I'm not even comprehending what he's saying. The mirage ephemeral, like the gulf betwixt dreams and waking. Betwixt. I'm tormented by the riddle of the Boo. In this place I have researched their ways, and the result is they're a bunch of boo-itches. This Boo-ray machine. Boo-ray. It's a Boo-ray player. No, yeah, I mean, I know that I get the gist. I'm just like, I'm reading the words, but it's like just in one ear and out the other. If you wish to see, okay, let's see what this is all about. It's just very verbose, yeah, exactly. Very formal. Dude invented X-rays in, like, I don't know, the Industrial Revolution or some shit. See, Starlo has been okay so far, but it's like this area is blinking, which is always an indicator that, hey, go here. There's something special going on here, go here. And then Starlo has to be like, hey, you should go there. And it's like, wow, thanks. Thanks, Chippy. I know she gets worse in the following games. I'm just like, I'm not really a fan of this trope. I feel like my patience for it has been dwindling in recent years. I've seen worse though, but don't insult his craft with cheap imitations. Some things only Globin knows. Oh, I see. Is this broken? Is this supposed to be how it looks, or is the emulator fucked up again? Like, I can see the platforms barely, but Bowser was never given a reason to use this machine. He just likes messing around with it. It's intentional? Okay, cool. Nice little dodge there. Cutscene dodge. I lost track. I lied. Oh, these guys have, like, no HP. That's chippy for you, yeah. It's like, it's fine. It's easy enough to skip through the dialogue when I feel like I don't need it, but it's a little yappier than I would like. Alright, so I'm gonna need a punch and look for invisible platforms. Fucking goddamn it, the delay fucked me up. The lag! It was the lag, I swear! There are attack pieces in here? Probably. No? Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe no. Oh, I guess I don't need the light on. I know where these are. Balls. Luigi, you suck. Where is this at? Let's go. Red, red, green. Holy shit, that was quick. There always be people who don't understand. No, for sure. And like the games are aimed at kids first and foremost, so I get it, but like there are also plenty of kids games that don't do that kind of stuff, which I think is where the disdain for that kind of stuff does come from. And then again, like, I've been on record a lot saying that I like the Gen 7 Pokemon games, and those games are always lambasted for being handholdy, so... At least in the early game. Hell yeah. If this stuff bothers you, brace yourself for Dream Team. I'll just have fun making fun of it. It's fine. I am kind of nervous about Paper Jam, though. Maybe not necessarily just from the tutorialization aspect, but kind of just in general. Fuck. Ooh, nice. Paper Jam actually got... Oh, it got that right? Interesting. Like, no tutorials? What's wrong with Paper Jam, then? Well, why does everyone hate it? Does it just not feel like... Does it feel soulless or something? Oh, there's a little worm. Entered the, whatever that is. Globin. And then there was Globin. A holder of the panel made of triangularish pieces. Okay, so we need to find the thing. Wait, what the fuck is this map? Where did I just come from? It has no story, unique characters, even Mario and Luigi mainstays. Generic New Super Mario Bros. Areas and enemies. Story leans too much in the gimmick of, whoa, this character, but twice. No, for sure. I mean, I'm sure there are people who like it. And in a vacuum, I'm sure it's fine, but maybe just compared to the other games, it's not quite up to the same level, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. Oh, there are attack pieces here, okay. We just had to get to the actual core of the area. Like a save. Stop! Okay. Oh, wait a second. If I punch this, though... Yeah. Oh, I can't tunnel yet. Right? Yeah, I don't have... Okay. Can I get on top of the Globin? Actually... I'm wondering if I can cheese this or not. Will this work? No. I guess this is the wrong way to go. Gameplay is actually really good. And music. Battle gameplay, I see. Oh, that's... Oh, actually, yeah, that works. Then I wait for this guy to go up here. Dude, the delay! It's so annoying. Okay. Dude, I jumped! It's eating my fucking inputs. Doki! Oh, I see. Let's see, I bet I can reach this. Oh wait, you don't move horizontally? That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I probably need to get the shell or something like that. What I need is for this guy on the left to move a little bit closer to me. Does he move? Oh. Just can't look up past what you mentioned earlier. I feel you. Yeah, it's not gonna reach. But I'm like, this thing is just fucking sitting there, though. Maybe I'm not supposed to go that way? Oh, shit. He's moving. Oh, these guys are kind of cool. I kind of like these dudes. He's a one-up. Isn't like the Beanstar pieces. These are all fully fleshed out chapters. Right, for sure. Yeah, I'm not expecting to get all of them in one stream. Cool. I see. So, oh, but this is blocked. I'm like a little bit unclear if I'm where I need to be right now. I kind of feel like I'm not. Because that one up top just does not move. But then again, it let me get this far, so I'm like, what the fuck? Oh wait, maybe does this one go higher? That's it. That's what it is. Then we get the shell, at which point I can... Shit. Fuck. Or at least it's positioned to where I can get back up there, but I need the pink platform. Hit that to get rid of that, but then I do want to go up top, though. In which case... Oh, the speed up was fucking with my perception of where these platforms were, but... Gotta do what you gotta do. I want to see where that pipe leads, though. But first... Oh. Hmm. Sonic the Pep Hog. These peps are kind of cool. I like the ones that can change forms. It's pretty neat. Where? I'm surprised there's no attack piece in here. Oh, that's not even, that's a fake pipe anyway. How did Luigi reach up there? That means it's doable. Yeah, it's doable. I think. Yup, somehow. It's a very tight jump, but it did work. Okay, lit. Oh, you can turn it off? What is the purpose of that? Oh, these are going to be different... Oh, I think I know how this is going to work. I need to check if I get a... Fucking god. Dude, Luigi, stop hitting your damn head. Alright, I just had to check. No, this seems like a pretty big dungeon. Only beaten by the tag team Peach's Castle in the airway. Now, the airway I don't remember. I do remember Peach's Castle being pretty massive, though. Thankfully, there's a shortcut back to those switches. Okay, that's tunneling. This one is tunneling again. Oh, this is broken. Oh, wait. Just got a green screen. Shit. Oh, yeah. That would have been a one-shot. I'm annoyed. Nice. Okay. Use a 1-up. Right, yeah, not much is lost with that one for sure. I'll use the badge thing now. That heals like literally nothing though. Nice. $43 across the board. We're gonna leave that as is. In which case, I'm gonna go for a little more HP, maybe? Never mind. There's so many ones. Any little bit of POW is fine. That'll allow for Luigi to catch up anyhow. Nah. So pleased with themselves. Pleased with himself over a fucking 1. Had to buy Luigi badges, which amplifies the effect of the Mario badges. Oh, that's right. I do like the badge combo thing. I just need to get more of the synergies going. How many coins do I have? Oh, I've got a good stockpile of coins now. Shit. Not what I meant to do. It's actually not that hard to keep track of where you are in these, I feel like. Oh, that's okay. I wasn't sure if that was a bottomless pit or not. He usually gets zeros. He'll take any one he can get. Yeah, facts. Oh, shitballs. Alright, I'll turn off the thing once I get over there. We'll turn it off here. No, Luigi didn't make it up. Okay. I just have to double check over here. There's probably a block. Yeah, I knew it. It's like... Am I gonna fall in? Okay, no. I feel like there's something up there, though. Oh, Globins, are you collecting attackish pieces? Yo. Let's go. Dude, what is wrong with me? Got the green. Boop boop beep boop boop beep boop. Huh. Yeah, Luigi or Mario can't do shit. Shit. Honestly, these dungeons are kind of perilous, just given how hard the enemies are hitting. So I'm glad that I stocked up on 1-ups. Nice lucky. And the experience gain's actually been pretty damn good, all things considered. Holy shit, this one's quick. Hell yeah. Worth. Oops. Dude. Get the shortcut, but then I want to check this out. Turn this off just to see if there's any platforms. No. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Not here, but there was some other pipe. Oh, that's not fair. Why can't I take that? I think it was back. I think it was back here. Maybe not. No, that doesn't make sense. It must have been one of these other ones. Maybe the center one. I see. Yeah, here we go. And this is where I'm gonna learn how to do the tunneling thing, I would assume. Oh. Kinda cool.
Let's go.
You finally dig up those beans. Yeah, right. It's like, shit, I guess I gotta backtrack to, like, literally every location. Then again, the bros haven't been to most of the locations, but still. I'll prioritize the plant, because these guys are annoying. Shit. That was terrible. Hopefully you die this turn. Not quite. It's hard to tell when he's gonna turn around. That's bullshit. Alright, thank fucking God. I was gonna lose my shit. I guess we got retry clocks, but it's like, dude. When was the last time I fucking saved? take this. Cool. I guess speed doesn't really matter too much. I should go for power. I know it's probably wrong to do that. Like, I probably should be looking for better rolls, but I'm just too focused on getting Luigi's stats up to par with Mario's. And then once that's the case, then I can just look for good rolls.
Let's go.
I might actually use a Yoo-Hoo cannon on, oh, I guess it goes to either of them. Even so. Still didn't die, wow. Fuck you. Dude, this thing has insane health. There we go. Good chunk of secret nooks and crannies in these areas with the gear, too. That's good to know. Because then I can save my coins. What I really want to buy is badges.
Let's go.
I feel like he probably dies to just a regular jump from this point. Yeah, okay. My intuition was correct. I was like, there's no way you have that much health. Get that one going. Alright, I want to save. Oh, interesting. I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to next, but we will check all of them. Imagine forgetting to hit one of the shortcut blocks. Yeah, that would suck. That'd suck.
Let's go.
Yeah, the power discrepancy here is annoying, because Mario can one-shot, and Luigi does not quite one-shot. Well, now Luigi can one-shot because I got Chip. Whoops. We'll use this, top the health off. I can definitely make that. I don't know what the... That's weird. No. Dude. That's doable. Luigi literally made it up there. How is that possible? I need a delay. There we go. Fucking asshole. 214356. 2143 214356. That's how you do it. Super mushroom. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to make that jump anyway. Like, naturally. Flip. Hopefully I did not miss any attack pieces, but this is where this goes. We enter the mysterious hole. That's good cash. Holy shit. Special boots. Special brawl. Special melee. Dude, shout out to the Smash Brothers announcers. Iconic. Sudden death. Hopefully I didn't miss any attack piece blocks. I hope not. Otherwise I'm gonna be very fucking annoyed. What? You're a bitch. Stupid red bitch boy. There you go. That's more like it. Ganondorf. Yeah, that meme where it's like, Ness, Fox, Ganondorf. Shit's funny. Purpose behind this being... Oh, I see. It's a jump height puzzle. That's a lot of coins, man. Holy shite. Oh, and there's a single block, and I'm assuming there's a... Oh! 3, 4... So that just leaves one more, I think. Hopefully the one I didn't miss isn't in that last area that I was just in. But even so, then I probably have a good guess as to where it might be, if it is. Or it's just in here, which would be nice too. Oh, I think... Is this it? Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yes, dude. Thankfully I didn't miss any. What do I get this time? Oh, the bouncer. This one's fun. Bam, 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 bam. I think this one should be easy enough to do. Maybe not. Anytime there's something falling from the ceiling, it's tricky with this setup. I don't know why it worked so well in Partners in Time, but did the battles happen on the opposite screen in Partners? No, they couldn't have. It would have had to be on the second screen. That's like literally how it worked, but for some reason... I don't know. It did the same way, yeah, but for some reason I feel like it was more manageable there or something. Maybe there just wasn't as much that used that. Maybe I'm just playing poorly, I don't know. HP auto restore, raises green shell power, raises special attack power in general. God fucking damn it. Hey yo, Bacon Eater, what's good? Oh wait, I should just spin jump. What am I doing? Boom. Shit. Luigi keeps bumping his fat head. What a nurse socks do. Do I not already have those? Oh, I already have them. Lame as fuck. How close to the end of the game? I would guess I'm about halfway. If not, maybe a little past the halfway point. In character for Luigi, too. Well, I mean, he is taller. So it just makes sense that he would bump his head more, too, but I don't know. Oh, nothing for me to grab here. Actually, I'm almost certainly past the halfway point, right? But, I don't know about how much exactly. This is like the second act or whatever, right? Actually, maybe halfway is not even that far off. Because after I get this star cure, there's 2 more. And then it's gonna be the final act. Or the final third or so. Yeah, he's getting an X-ray, dude. And he's just playing with it. He doesn't even realize that Mario and Luigi are actually using it or not. Around half, since halfway through the Star Cure's arc. Not in cure count, but in the arc. I got you, yeah. What the fuck? Nice. That's a strong worm. Huh? Dummy. One of the sages, yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, not the fart in the face. Luigi gets pink eye. Beefing with a roach in your house, and then suddenly... Yeah, right. Yippee! Eh? That's my favorite one, where he's like, huh? I hate these guys. Yoo-hoo Cannon is just like... This was usually my go-to anyway. Even on actual hardware. I definitely use the ball every once in a while, though. I remember that one being pretty good. Dude, how many times are you gonna attack, you bitch boy? Fuck. Fucking bitch-ass plant. Go for another Yoo-hoo. I love how often I'm getting luckies out of these, though. It's actually kind of nuts. I don't know if that particular move has like a higher chance. Oh, I see. Cool. Stupid plants, yeah. They're kind of cool enemies, like... Defensively, as far as like counterattacks and stuff, the enemy variety is really good, actually. I don't even know why I gave it that clarification. Enemy variety's been pretty good, generally. For the bros, at least. For Bowser, a little bit less so. But you're also, like... I feel like you're not fighting as much as Bowser, though, weirdly. Just like making fun of him, yeah. Most viewers on a live stream ever? I don't know if I know off the top of my head. I'm sure, I bet there's a way that I could actually look that up. But for some reason I can't think of it off the top of my head. Because I usually don't even look. Because that's the trick, especially when you're starting out with streaming, is like, don't look at the number of watchers. Because usually it's 0 when you're first starting out. And so you don't want to get discouraged or like hung up on that. And then like once you get one viewer, don't get like... The key is to not get like super self-conscious about it or whatever. You just keep doing what you're doing, which is why I find it best to just ignore that stat in the moment. And plus, some viewers don't like being acknowledged either. Like, I know when I tune into streams, I'm very much a lurker a lot of the time. In fact, I actually get like weirdly nervous if I ever chat, or the few times that I've like donated to not a streamer but like a YouTuber who was streaming, and they call out my name, like it's almost like there is an adrenaline rush to that I do understand, but I don't like it. I don't like adrenaline generally. It makes me feel, I don't know, not in control of my own body or something. I don't know. It's the same reason why I haven't done a lot of speedrunning, because back when I was streaming on Twitch, which is what I started out doing, I didn't start doing YouTube immediately. Not that I had a huge Twitch following or anything, but I fucking hate roller coasters, dude. That shit freaks me out. I will go the rest of my life without going on a roller coaster, easily. They freak me out. I don't like them. Wait, what the fuck? There's gotta be a platform there, no? No, that's wrong. Not a roller coaster hater, but you wouldn't say you enjoy them either. I don't care for them. It's good for me, though, because that means amusement parks are basically like... I have no reason or desire to, like, spend money going to an amusement park. Alright, what the fuck is up with this, I see here. Rode a Tower of Doom once before. Suffice to say, never again. I'm trying to think of, like, what the craziest ride I've been on is. I don't think I've ever really done anything that crazy, but even the tame stuff, I'm like... Even ever since I was a kid, I was not a fan of roller coasters. I would go to Super Nintendo World. I'm interested in that, but not for the rides, per se. I'm actually more interested in, like, what kind of... Well, I do like amusement park food, you know? Churros, funnel cakes, shit like that. It's very bad for you. In fact, I don't really, like... I try to avoid junk food these days, so maybe... Well... I guess if it was a special occasion or something, but Nintendo World would be cool just to see a lot of the, you know, the giant statues of whoever the fuck and stuff like that. Like checking that out. Cafe at Super Nintendo World. is what you're interested in. Yeah, I'm interested in the food and stuff. Corn dogs, turkey legs, yeah. On 3, unsheath your churro.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm ever in Japan, which hopefully happens at some point, I will for sure make it a point to go to Nintendo World. That'll be the first thing I bring up if a trip like that ends up becoming a possibility. Oh, is that a reference? What is that a reference to? I can't say I'm familiar. Unless I just forgot about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long since I've had amusement park food, so it's hard to say if it's like, if it lives up to how it looks or not. Alright, I definitely need to heal here. Oh. I just need to make sure I dodge this. Fuck you. That did a lot. Holy fucking shit. Okay, thankfully we lived. Somehow. I'm gonna use a 1-up. Regular one. Alright, at least this guy's gonna be easy to hit. Okay, thank fucking god. I'm struggling right now. Dude! Mario, stop fucking dying. You probably died of this, I hope. Yeah, fuck yeah. Stupid mallet bitch. Mario Glass Cannon for real, yeah, right. Oh, Megamind? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've seen the memes. I've, like, never just... I just don't really watch movies like that, so it's... Not movies like that, but just movies in general, I mean. And I'm gonna be honest, I know Megamind is a classic, and is actually a good movie, but I'm gonna be real, when I was a kid, or however old I was when that movie came out, I don't think it looked... it looked kind of generic at first glance. So I'm not super surprised that I missed out, or skipped out on it, but... I do acknowledge that it is quality. Superhero Subversion movie. Yeah, I mean, I know what happens and stuff. It's one of those where, really with a lot of movies that I haven't seen, I know what happens, but I've just not seen it, like, actually in full. I'll sit on YouTube and I'll watch clip after clip after clip. So, like, basically watching the entire movie or most of it. But actually sitting down and just watching a movie is just not something I do very often. Okay, so there's probably an item over the left. Yeah. Yeah, so there's lots of movies that, like, I do know references to that by all means I shouldn't, because I have not actually seen them. Okie dokie. Okay, good. We actually dodged that one. Dude, what is wrong with my reaction time on that? Balls. Luigi dizzy animation is kind of funny, though. He just smack himself in the face? The self-awareness, though. Dude, the power rolls on him is terrible. Blech. Whatever. Delicious gloves? I don't think that means what I think it means. How do they taste? In battle doubles restoration item power. That's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty good. In fact, since Mario has such a higher power than Luigi, it's like, let's just do that. Doubled effectiveness is kind of broken. No cap. Waiting on Fortnite servers all day. Makoto Yuki Fortnite. Is it supposed to drop today or something? Ooh, actively spoil stuff for other people are kind of fucked up. It's one thing if it's an accident, but there are people on the internet that will like actively try to spoil you on shit, and it's just like, dude, what is wrong with you? Another reason to stay off social media, but at the same time, there are some games and movies and stuff that I was spoiled on, and then I watched or played them, and like still enjoyed them just as well. Like Persona 3 and even 5 to an extent were like that for me with certain things. Not everything, but certain things. But it's like without context, it's like, I don't know. Season was supposed to drop at 3 AM. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, well, I mean, that's also, like, I don't want to say it's on the person who commented initially, because it's not necessarily, but you've just got to be really careful about, like, where you're posting and engaging with, you know? Like, if you're trying to avoid spoilers for something, you might want to just avoid all comment sections for fucking everything. Or even anything tangential, right? Okay, so if we tunnel and then jump out, yeah. Get spoiled in completely unrelated comments section. Yeah, exactly. Especially if what you're trying to not get spoiled on is new. Give it a few months. Well, no, if you give it a few months, then people are going to get even more willy-nilly, but it's not going to, like, seep into other communities as much, I feel like. If we're, like, 95% spoilers for P3R. Yeah, that's one of those games that I actually knew some pretty major spoilers about it ahead of time. But those scenes still, like, were just as effective. And there was still plenty that I didn't know about, either. Stuff for YouTube. Unfocus your eyes when scrolling. Yeah, sometimes it's unavoidable, especially with, thumbnails, but I do like the, like, not, like, you know, the 3 dots, not interested, or 3 dots, don't recommend channel, whenever you see stuff starting to pop up. Since the answer got announced, Twitter has been hard to avoid, and yeah, it's because everyone's being a fucking whiner baby about Persona 3, even though they're literally handling this game better than they have in the past, because they're not trying to sell it to you again for $70. Sure, there's going to be a Game of the Year edition or something, and there's going to be a version of it that includes everything on, like, the next Switch or something, but it's not the same. It's not going to be like, here's the Royal version. It's going to be like, here is P3 Reload, but with the DLC. You know, like every other fucking game in existence with DLC. It's so annoying. And the FMC fans are really annoying too. That is the reason they put Portable out. That is the reason that Portable got the remaster. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed about that. Like, it sucks. I get it. I get it. You want FMC? Sure. But, like, they literally put Persona 3 Portable out for the sole purpose of making FMC available. I've been saying that since before. Like, that was a speculative thing on my part. And not just my part, but, like, other people were speculating that too. But I kind of agreed with that sentiment. That that's what they were doing. That's why they picked Portable. Because a remake was coming that was going to do everything else besides FMC. Because that would require them making a whole nother fucking game. They have to make the whole fucking story again. Because there's it's... Dude, I hate it. Game dev doesn't work like that. You don't just make the model for FemC and just like, whatever. I'm sure some fans are gonna mod it in or something, but like, come on, dude. And what's crazier too, is people were bitching that P3 got a remake. Some people, different set of people probably. Some people were bitching that P3 got a remake because it was they thought it was taking away from P6 development, which is also heinous, and not true, because P6 has been in development for a while. And yet they want FemC to be in, which, like, yeah, it's probably a different groups of people, but there's probably some overlap. It's like, so what do you want? Do you want them to focus on P6 and other remakes, or do you want them to do FemC? It's like, come on, man. We'll try FemC at some point, but people assuming they will completely make the whole game incompetent. Yeah, because, like, there's different social links. Because the male party members have social links in the FemC route, instead of some of the regular guys. Like, I think Kenji... God, what is it? Magician, Emperor, Star... So Mamoru, Hidetoshi, Kenji, and what is Shinji's Arcana? Hierophant, maybe? So like the old couple? I think those four are cut and replaced. And I feel like there are some other non-party member ones, and I wonder if the girl social links are not in the female route. I don't know. But it's obnoxious. I don't know. Like, FemC was literally specifically made for portable to make that version worth buying, because otherwise it would just be a worse version of the PS2 version of P3. Like, just straight up. Yeah, I can't speak on it. Oh, Ken had a social link too, but that was weird because you could romance him, apparently. Like, the FemC can romance Ken, which is like, I don't know about that. Rather brazen, methinks. Tut tut, lost your temper. Yeah. It's not okay. It's not okay. But, it's just annoying. I know not all FemC fans are like that, but... Oh, I remember this. Whoops. Magical girl worm. I remember this boss being pretty good. Oh, I have, like, no SP. I might take this turn to remedy that. I'm just gonna use a regular. Oh, no, wait, but it's doubled. That's right. Right. Those gloves are kind of powerful, then. Yeah, I find romancing Futaba to be pretty uncomfortable. Not that I did it, but like just the concept of that. It's like, I know she's not that much younger than the pro tag, but it's also like she's basically serves as your sister, even if you're not actually related. But it's like I don't feel comfortable with that. Fucking balls. Damn it. It's yeah, kind of some weird Japanese stuff that I guess is weirdly accepted over there, but not. Well, and what makes it worse too is when you think about the fact that a bunch of middle-aged people are the ones making this shit. And so that's why that's not why, but that is part of the reason why the romance stuff in Persona is really not my cup of tea. I don't know if I'm supposed to activate. Oh, I see, it shrinks. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, though, like, I guess, like, there's some implied stuff when you, when it comes to certain romances in Persona, but there's, like, it's really like a pretty shallow system. It's not like there's a fucking sex minigame or anything like that. That'd be fucking wild. Like, that would be like, you know, Grand Theft Auto hot coffee levels of shit, but there's nothing like that. It's just like, it's more so just implied, if at all. And plus, you can also choose not to do it, so it's like totally optional. It's just weird. I don't know. Like how the bosses actually make sense progression-wise. Oh, like you could see the bosses like progressively beating each other in power level-wise. Wait, Danganronpa? I did not need to know about that. Danganronpa spinoff that has something like that. It's so I don't understand. But yeah, it really is one of those things where I could just go without the romance shit. In games, like, mostly in general. In Mass Effect, it's, like, kind of fun, sort of, to go after that, but it's all consenting adults and aliens and shit, so, I don't know. The Persona handles is fine 90% of the time, but yeah, there's, like, a 10% that is pretty bad, yeah. I feel like I've heard of that game, but yeah, I like honestly, I mean, like, a lot of my favorite series are Japanese, and a lot of my favorite games, most of my favorite games of all time are Japanese made, but my weebishness does have a limit. It does have a limit. Oh, wait. I like how you're just trying to give him a little smooch. Aww. MVP 5 didn't know about the romance and just got with Makoto. Dr. Go was presented to you first, but said no because you had no idea what was happening. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. But we just picked one girl and friend-zoned everyone else. That's fair. Solid choices. Solid choices. And the thing is, I try to approach it for more of like an innocent, like, young love kind of thing, as opposed to it being like, yeah, Joker's gonna get fucking pussy, dude. Like, that's not really... I don't know. I don't get the fixation on it when it comes to Persona in general. Like, yeah, the Ken thing, and even the Futaba thing to an extent, should be called out for being weird. But most of it, the rest of it is, like, fairly innocent-ish, except I guess Joker getting with his teacher potentially, and like other grown-ass people, but best girl argument's pretty cringe. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, if you don't take it too seriously, it can be like kind of fun, but like I don't really take it that seriously. When it comes to best girl stuff, it's more so like, I prefer this character as a character, not necessarily as like a love interest. Or I like them as a love interest for the protagonist, and specifically. It's like how, I've said this before, in Final Fantasy VII, Cloud belongs with Tifa, but I want to be with Aerith. Like, that's my take, where it's like, I will romance Aerith when I get to play Rebirth, because I want to be with Aerith, but I know that Cloud should be with Tifa. Like, that just makes sense. I don't know. That's exception though, because they're all adults too. But, you know. So it is kind of a different scenario there. General anime tropiness. When it's shoved in your face. Yeah, with Persona, it's really not shoved in your face at all. So I wouldn't let that steer you away if you're ever interested in checking them out. Participate in bestial arguments. Yeah, it is fun until someone takes it too seriously. Some dude pulls up who's got like a fucking body pillow and shit. And like, no, I guess no shame, but like, if you're one of those types of people who is like being an asshole about it, then yeah, go fuck yourself. What you do in the privacy of your own whatever is like, none of my fucking business. This boss is pretty good. I like it. Balls. No, Tiny Mario. Mamma mia! Ah, fuck. Oh, I see how it works. Okay. So I need to actually hit with the hammer more often. Oh, Luigi's still dizzy. Ah, shit. Fuck!
Let's go.
I was specifically trying to avoid that. Okay. Magical girl worm. I like that. I like that. That way to call this boss. It's fun. I think. I'll get healed to full too, like full SP and shit. Hell yeah. This game brings back characters under new contexts. Right. Yeah, I think it's cool that this is technically a rematch in a sense. And wait, did I actually accidentally say something profound? Or am I missing something? Birdo-asm. It is kind of Birdo-esque, I guess. It's got kind of a similar mouth shape. And it's pink with a bow. It is very Birdo-like, in fact. You're right. Ah, fuck. Okay. The thing, I need to like nail timing on that attack, because that's been what's been hitting me the most. Oh. Okay, shrink. And then we're gonna do, I keep going to the wrong thing. Magical girl Birdo worm. Well, you do prefer Tifa, you do like Aerith too. Yeah, I mean, like... And I think Cloud grows to have feelings for Aerith too. If we're talking, like, back in the OG. And that's why it's kind of a love triangle scenario in the first place. Is because everyone's crushing on each other, basically. But... given the events of OG, and just the rapport that Tifa and Cloud have in general, that just makes sense to me. They're childhood friends. It's like, it's the girl next door kind of thing. Cloud actually becoming the person that he is, you know, putting on a front as, in a sense, like actually being confident and powerful and all of that kind of stuff. I really don't agree with the whole, like, oh, people who like Cloud actually like Zack, and it's like, no. I like Cloud. I like Cloud specifically. Not saying anything negative about Zack, I'm just saying, like, I like just because Cloud is like... Slight spoilers for the original Final Fantasy VII if you care, it's an old-ass game. But just because Cloud is like imitating Zack's like personality in some ways, just because he's doing that doesn't mean that that's not still Cloud, though. Some people are like, oh, because Cloud acts like Zack, that means you actually like Zack, but like he doesn't fully, like Zack is very peppy and like he's not like too cool for school kind of vibe, though. They both have a big sword, winky face, yeah, right. I don't know, it's a whole thing. It's weird that I feel this invested, because like, as a game, I'm not super into Final Fantasy VII, but I do like the story and characters. So, I don't know, it's one of those things. Zack didn't get stuck in a wheelchair, right? That is true. Checkmate. Yeah. Didn't get nursed back to health by Tifa, if you know what I'm saying. And like, it's not that I don't look, well, I don't know. I really, like, I genuinely don't get the hype behind Tifa besides, like, you know. Like, I guess I get that. But as a character and, like, a personality, I don't know. Specifically, especially in the original game, I really, like, thought she was kind of bland. But then again, I didn't think characterization was, like... But aside from a few exceptions, I didn't think it was that great in OG FF7. Besides, like, Cloud has great character development and, like, all that. Like, all that stuff was, like, probably my favorite aspect to OG. But even Aerith I wasn't super hot on in the original game. Most of the cast, in fact. Like, Vincent's cool looking, and like there's some optional stuff you can seek out with him that gives more context. But I don't know. I think Cait Sith fucking sucked ass in the original game. I hated his character. Remakes confuse you. They're it's sort of doing like an alternate timeline thing, I think. That's what it seems like. So it's like, it's still kind of following generally the same events of the original game, but with a twist. It's cool though, like, the remake has issues, like the first part of the remake, which is the only part that I've played so far. But... No, yeah, I mean, the character designs are cool. I go to sleep. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Baconator. Have a good night. How do they turn 3 discs into presumably 6 on new hardware? Thanks, Baconator. It's because they're just, well, I think the games are... I haven't played Rebirth, but I've heard that that game... Hey, good luck on the SAT, man. Yeah, get a good night's sleep for that, for sure. But, the first part of the remake, so like, you know, FF7 Remake, as it's titled, was pretty bloated, but there's a lot of parts of that game that I wish could be cut out so that it was a shorter runtime, but the characterization is much more fleshed out. So it's kind of like what I've talked about in some videos and streams about pacing being sacrificed for the sake of narrative in certain elements. And I think that the pacing suffers in Remake so that the characters can be more fleshed out. and explored more deeply and thoroughly, and you can kind of get more attached to them a little more easily. In my experience, at least. But that said, that said, remake was pretty bloated. Not that I didn't enjoy it though. I still enjoyed the hell out of it, but I do wish it was a little bit of a shorter thing. Shorter game. I do wish that they could have made it into one single game though, instead of 3 parts. I'm hoping that if other remakes end up happening, that it isn't like this. Well, but then again, it's like kind of cool to revisit these worlds and characters for so long. Because the PS1 Final Fantasies, narratively, while they don't always stick the landing on every single aspect, especially 8 is the main one that definitely does not stick the landing execution-wise in its narrative, there's still like so much cool shit that happens that it's like, I would love to see that adapted with modern graphics and all that kind of shit. I think that'd be super sick. And there's supposed to be a FF9 remake, which is like my favorite one, narratively at least. It's like, man, if they can, even if it's not the same scale as 7 Remake, which I kind of hope it's not, which from rumors I've heard that it's not, but I don't know how true that is. But I don't know. I just want to see it. FF6 is great. That's one of my favorites as well. I'm gonna replay that soon. I need to do a video on FF4 though first, which I need to record. But I think AAA RPGs are a little too obsessed with being long for the sake of it. Yes, but that has long since been the case. I mean, you can even look back to the PS2 generation. Even PS1 in some instances, like Dragon Quest VII, isn't that like the longest one? And Dragon Quest VIII's pretty long too. The Persona games were on PS2. I feel like around that generation was when RPGs were, or like the talking point of game length was like really at its peak. It's kind of come back lately, excuse me, because of the $70, like the $10 price bump. That conversation's come back, but I think there's a lot of vocal people who don't pay that much, put that much stock into game length. Like, I don't really mind that, let's say, the Persona games, Persona 3, 4, and 5 are really long, or like certain RPGs are really long, but I don't want every RPG or every game to be that long, if that makes sense. Avoided RPGs as a kid. Even these games, despite your present day. I see, yeah. Well, I mean, these games are like on the shorter side when it comes to RPGs for sure, but I don't think that is a bad thing by any means. But at the same time, what they were sold for, like, what, 30, 35? Or something like that? Wasn't that what it was? Like, DS games started, I think, at 30, and then they were 35 by the end of the generation. And then 3DS games, I think, started at 40. And maybe there were some that were 50, some that were 45, but... like, I think SMT4 might have been $50 on 3DS. Which might have been part of my reasoning for not getting it back in the day. SMT4 was almost my first Megaten game, because I had my eye on it a lot, but for whatever reason decided not to go for it. I don't know why. Yeah, I think... yeah, I definitely... fuck, I'm so bad at that. I definitely don't want all RPGs to be like 70, 80, 90 hours long. I feel like if you can see most of the game in like 50, I feel like that's a pretty solid like cap for most. That was really bad for most RPGs, at least, because a lot of games don't really earn that length. They're just kind of long for the sake of being long. Or at least Luigi snapped out of it. Nope, fuck. God damn it. At least I can heal up here. And Mario's got that OP badge. That might be like an actual, or not badge, but the gloves. Could be good to tie up the 30 plus hours in side content you don't need to play. I think... You mean like 30 as like kind of a top level, excluding side content kind of deal? Because I can kind of agree with that. My thing is, if an RPG is too short, then it sometimes doesn't feel... like Mario RPG is the key example I have, where I think that game is a little too short for its own good. But at the same time, I felt like it was wearing out its welcome by the end. I'm really like... It's not a bad game by any means, but I'm really like kind of lukewarm on that one, if I'm being honest. But I think I'm also just a little bit... I think it's mostly because the remake was $60 and I'm just like, I don't know that that was justified. But then again, when I played the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, and they only took me 10 to 15 hours for the first 3, which those were all NES games originally, or Famicom games. I didn't mind that, but I think it's also because those games aren't $60 a piece. And also, like, yeah, people like those games, but they don't get lauded as one of the all-time greats by as many people as Mario RPG gets like that status, you know? Yeah, it's just too short. It's too short for an RPG, but it also, like, I don't know. I need to think about how I'm going to phrase my thoughts on that game when I do the tier list. Short length and superficial. Yeah. Like I look at Super Mario RPG as being more of a foundational game than being, like, an amazing game on its own. Like, it laid the groundwork for Paper Mario. It walked so that Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi could run, you know? That's kind of how I look at it. And yeah, Geno is so hyped, and Geno's got a cool design, cool setup, but as a character, kind of boring. Good potential for a Smash moveset for sure. I think that he could have worked in Smash from a moveset standpoint, but character-wise, I don't know, man. Then again, the only Super Nintendo RPG where I really cared about the characters is FF6. Even Chrono Trigger didn't quite do it for me. I know Magus gets character development in the late game, probably past where I stopped. I played most of it though, and Frog gets a few good moments too, but I don't know, like Luca was kind of generic geeky girl, and Robo was robot that learns to feel or whatever, but kind of not like super fleshed out or unique, you know? I don't know. No disrespect though, like... No disrespect though, because like... I liked the dual text and shit like that. I thought the implementation of ATB in Chrono Trigger was kind of cool. But I don't know, I just wasn't really connecting with the characters or story for whatever reason. I wasn't really feeling it. And I played for like 14, 15 hours, which is like most of the game. I don't know, it is what it is. And I like how I'll say something like that if I ever did like a tier list or if I ever talked about it. And then someone would inevitably comment and be like, oh, you just don't like it because it's popular. And it's like, shut the fuck up. It has nothing to do with its popularity. Magical girl Birdo worm is dead. Long Magical girl Birdo worm is dead. Long live magical girl Birdo worm. Ever touch Golden Sun? I tried to get into Golden Sun last year, and I think there's cool elements to it. My main issue with it was that it was pretty yappy, and I didn't feel like, that's disrespectful to say. I feel like it was very dialogue heavy, but a lot of the dialogue, it was like they were saying a lot but a little at the same time. They were saying a lot of words, but it wasn't really conveying much of substance, I was finding. I don't know. I wasn't really into it. I'd be down for a remake of Golden Sun though. I think that has potential. But I don't know. So there is something about 16-bit RPGs. Would you call this 16-bit? Maybe. But I mean more so like GBA, Super Nintendo, where there's very few RPGs on those systems that have really like connected in a meaningful way. Like FF6 is the main one on Super Nintendo. Because Chrono Trigger and Mario RPG didn't really do it for me, even though I played the Mario RPG remake. Oh shit, she really is a magical girl, huh? I'm sure there's other RPGs on... FF4 is good. Like, I'm gonna do a video on that. That game's good. I wouldn't say that it, like, resonates super strongly with me, but it's a good game. Great. I mean, honestly, like, in a vacuum, it's a great game. At the time of its release, it was the best Final Fantasy for sure, compared to 1, 2, and 3. But I think, like FF6 and Mother 3, for, like, you know, Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance respectively, I think it's the way that the characters express a lot more, maybe. But Chrono Trigger, they were pretty expressive. I don't know. Maybe I'm a fraud. I don't fucking know, dude. It's more of a feeling than something that I can, like, verbalize on the spot. I would need to think about it more. Like, why? Because it bugs me. It bothers me. Like, to the people who are obnoxious about, like, Chrono Trigger or FF7 or any other, like, big RPGs from that time period, are any of those people, like, did they not realize that the people who don't resonate with those games probably want to, right? It's not that I don't want to absolutely adore Chrono Trigger and FF7 and Super Mario RPG, but I just, like, don't. Like, it's a feeling thing. It's just a feeling thing. It's hard to verbalize what it is. Because I think there's things that all three of those games do really well. And I find FF7 in particular very fascinating from a story standpoint and, like, a lore standpoint. That doesn't mean that I particularly love playing it, though. Like, playing through it from the beginning, I mean. We sages knew the day of the Dark Star Awakening would come, and so awaited the heroes. We have met many times, as the two of you well remember. The day Bowser ate me along with the Giga Carrot was the day our fates crossed. It's clear we are connected by a fate that is beyond our poor comprehension. Please, your sageness, please give us the star cure. Abort mission, right? Nice. Talked about these specifics. For sure. Yeah, no, for sure. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes. It's just when it starts to get toxic, and it's not for my sake, but it's more so when I look into discourse. Because, you know, when I feel a certain way, when I don't like but when I don't love a popular game as much as the general consensus conveys, I will look into it and I will look for forum posts as to, like, why I might feel this way if I can't convey it myself. Because, like, there's something to, like, finding people who are like-minded in certain aspects. right? It makes me feel like I'm not going crazy, and that I'm not like totally missing something.
Oh yeah, okay.
But you've got like the fanatical fans out there who'll be like, "Oh, you just didn't get it, bro," or like whatever. It's just like that shit's so fucking obnoxious. I just find that shit so annoying. And like the best thing to do is just ignore it, which I do. It's not like I'm commenting or posting about it. I just, but like it bugs me that people can't realize that it's like such a double standard about like it's been brought up a couple times I think in this playthrough even, but it's the double standard of favorites and nostalgia and like all that kind of stuff. Where it's like, oh, you had to be there, and like whatever, and it's like, okay, maybe I did. You want me to go back in time? You want me to fucking go back in time so I can play it when it came out, when I was like a baby? Okay, I'll just go do that real quick. Like, go fuck yourself. Because I'll be the first to admit that there are some games that I played growing up that I don't know if they'd resonate with me as much if I played them now for the first time. Hearing people actually agree with you when most don't. That it is cathartic in a sense, yeah. They'll say it's objectively the best. Right, and the impressive for its time, but also the popularity and the sales, it's like, oh, well, it's objectively the best one or the best game of all time because it sold X number of copies or because critics rated it X rating, and it's like, who gives a fuck about any of that shit? Like, that means that there is something to it, for sure. That means that there is something, but that makes it all the more disappointing when you don't resonate with said game as much, because then it's like, well, what the fuck am I missing? Because as I've said before, there are games older than these games that we're talking about here that didn't resonate, that I don't dislike. It's not that I dislike them. It's just that I'm not, like, head over heels for them. But, yeah, I don't know. No, exactly. And that's the beauty of opinions, too. Like, that's the other thing that confuses me. Because I kind of like, respectfully, listening to... I like listening to people who have contrary opinions to my own when they're being respectful about it. If someone just comes out and is just like, Persona 3 is trash, or like, this game is trash, or like whatever, as a means to like try to get under your skin, it's just like, okay, dude, nice analysis, nice rebuttal. But it's like, if someone genuinely is like, I didn't like how this was handled, this, and that, and then we can we can work with that, you know? But gaming discourse is so fucking polarized that you rarely ever see that. And that's the kind of discourse that I'm trying to facilitate on the channel. Unless the rant is fun. I mean, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's trolling or whatever, but... Like, COD sells a bajillion copies despite current rep. Right. Right. Exactly, but only when it comes to older games does that argument get brought up, though. That's like that's the weirdest part. Because like I can acknowledge that FF7 was hugely influential. If I was doing a ranking based on how influential the games were, then yeah, 7 would be at the top. But like, that's a fucking boring ranking because everyone would come to the same fucking conclusions. That's not interesting. Whoops. I just paused it by accident. That's why one of my favorite things is hearing other people's favorite games of all time. I really do genuinely like that. Like, I remember this was years and years and years ago, but back when I used to, like, maybe the tail end of when I would go on IGN for my gaming news and stuff like that, they were doing this, like, each of maybe not everyone, but most of the writers on the site were doing like articles on their favorite game of all time. And I found that fascinating because, first of all, it introduced me to a lot of games I had never heard of. But also it's just kind of a cool thing to hear someone talk about their favorite games ever. even if they are different from your own, right? Bowser's ankle's absolutely demolished. Ooh, that's a nerve ending right there. Oh. Oh wait, his abs are swole as fuck now. Got that 6-pack going. Although I guess he's kind of got a 3-pack currently. Body slam, bye boogity. Chippy. Body slams. 85 base power normal move with a 30% chance to para? We got our first R command for Bowser. For the bows. Oh, bye boogity, I think I'm catching a cold. Nice. That's why it's disappointing, though, whenever I do a tier list. Not whenever, but a good number of my tier lists have like a higher dislike ratio. Oh, they want me to do it like over here. They have like a slightly higher dislike ratio because I just know people are skipping to the end. Or I would guess that people are skipping to the end and being like, this doesn't equate to my tier list, therefore it's bad. And it's like, dude, there's like a 45-minute video here of me explaining. I feel like I do a pretty good job, especially in my more recent tier lists, about my reasoning for different placements. And like the tier list thing, it's a little cliche, a little played out. People have commented that they like mine though, because it's not like it's not surface level, you know, but yeah, they just want to hear their opinions parroted, and that's videos in general, but with a tier list, it's like pictured, and so you can easily just skip to the end, look at it, and then determine that, as opposed to like a long-form video essay, you're not really gonna get a verdict that immediately. You can skip to the very end and hear like the conclusion and whatever, but that's like a lot less common, I think, to do. I'm actually surprised, like, my Mario tier list actually didn't have a higher dislike ratio, really. Despite me putting Sunshine, like, towards the bottom, because I just don't like it. But I think I was very clear about, like, it's not that the game is objectively bad or whatever, because I think that's, like, a load of horse shit to, like, claim something like that. But... And at the same time, I get what people mean sometimes when they say something is objectively good or bad or whatever. I can sometimes understand how they would get to that conclusion, but I don't think it's the right way to put it. I think Sunshine is more mixed than anything. There are people who really fucking love it, but there are people who really despise it too. I want to like it, but I don't really. But I appreciate it because I think speedruns of Sunshine are fucking insane. Like, I'll watch, I don't know if you guys have heard of Average Trey, but Average Trey does Sunshine speedrunning, and he has videos on his channel of him explaining, like, the history and the intricacies of, like, different speedrun tricks and shit, and I find that fascinating as someone who doesn't actually like playing the game. And Mario 64, kinda same deal. I like Mario 64 better. Like, I've actually beaten Mario 64 and, like, played it more as well, because I like it, so I played it more. But at the same time, I'm not, like, super wild about it. It's, like, pretty far from being my favorite Mario game, but I do still respect it anyway. In a similar way to Sunshine, where, like, the speedrunning is insane. And yeah, obviously when it came out, it was hugely impactful. I mean, I was there. I didn't own it on my N64, but I played it in, like, you know, the doctor's office waiting room and shit like that. here and there. Now the Galaxy games, though, that shit's fucking peak. Peak! Odyssey was pretty damn good, too, though. Dude, that first playthrough of Odyssey, when you play through Odyssey for the first time, that shit's amazing. You play it through the second time, and it's still good. Like, the movement is awesome, but it didn't quite hit the same. Whereas with Galaxy, every time I play through those games, I think I like them more. And that's a sign of a game that really clicks with you. Yeah, both Galaxy games even. Like, we get two full games of Galaxy, which is insane. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's a double whammy. A two-course meal. Two-course meal, if you will. There is something about video game duologies that just hits, right? I don't know what it is. In recent years, I've been discovering a lot of my favorite games are part of duologies. There's a lot of good trilogies too, mind you, but like Digital Devil Saga comes to mind. There's definitely others, but I can't think of them off immediate top of my head. Ocarina and Majora kind of serve as a duology of sorts. The Paper Mario games, first two. I think the second one makes up for less atmosphere with the gameplay. Yeah, I think Galaxy 2's level design is... Galaxy 1 has a lot of good level design too, but 2's... I probably do prefer 2 gameplay-wise, but the hub world is not really it. And it's not like I gave a huge shit about the story in the first one, but there is less of a story in the second one, so I could see that being a downgrade, I guess. There's a star cure in Bowser Castle. There's some guy named Cuzzle on Plaque Beach gave it to you for doing a puzzle. Yeah, the music in the Galaxy games is fucking incredible, dude. Mr. Mario, Mr. Luigi, and Mr. Violent Face Puncher. Now connecting to Dr. Toadley in Toad Town. Please give your attention. Aha, are we connected? A sea Koopa named Cuzzle. It's funny because I got it, but they're in... Bowser technically has it. Bowser actually has a history with these characters and stuff. Yeah, that is a neat detail that I didn't realize or didn't remember. It's just weird because Plaque Beach never shows up again. But then again, the Mario world is like very ambiguous with what areas actually exist or whatever. But Corporal Paraplonk. Like, you couldn't make a map of the Mushroom Kingdom if you tried. There's too many different iterations of it. Like, Rogueport exists somewhere, and all of the locations in Thousand Year Door. That's the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm pretty sure. From what I recall. So that must be, like, a totally different area. It'd be cool if in the next 3D Mario we got to see... Like, granted, it's gonna conflict with, like, other representations of the Mushroom Kingdom, but imagine it's Bowser's Fury-esque, but it is, like, the entire Mushroom Kingdom. Like, every possible location you could think of from different Mario games is, like, included and placed in a way that kind of makes sense. That'd be kind of fucking sick. That would be the open world 3D Mario that I would be actually down for. The problem is, after they do that, I would want them to do something else instead of just making more of those. Zelda. But I don't know. Actually, I do know. If they do an open world Mario thing one time, fine. 2 times, eh. 3 times, no. Oh, nice. Those are blocked off. That's a jump thing. I think that's probably a jump thing as well. What's to the north here again? Oh wait, it's the pipe to Toad Town, which I can't, or it's just Toad Town, which I can't really do anything in. Except go to the castle, which I can't do yet. I would like to find another teleporter. Oh, I'd have to breathe fire on these guys. Oops. Oh. Oh, I see. Ah. So we're gonna launch that shit. This is gonna be dead end. Yeah. There's one past the Yick Tower. Oh, really? Oh, is it gonna be like... Do I have to go all the way around, or is it like right here? Oh, wait a second. In the room between the lake and the plains. So like up here. That damage is nice. Nice. It's like to the right of the tower? Okay, let me see. Like the room to the right here. Where it transitions from lake to the plains visually. Do I have to like ground pound maybe? To the right of the tower. I feel like I'm being dumb. Farther right? Okay. We'll go for fire here. It's fine that I didn't get an excellent because we got the burn. I definitely landed, but whatever. Nope. Go for fire again. Nice. No bean for you. Hell yeah. It's probably... Maybe it's up top here. Maybe I'm being dumb, I don't know. We'll just keep pushing on for a second. What? Ah. Is there any reason to fall down here? Open the bridge. This little Bering Strait or whatever the fuck it's called. There it is. Lit. Okay. I know there's a lot of backtracking shit that I can do. Oh, and this is just... Yeah, I know where this is at. This is just like right where Bowser's castle is. It's like to the north here. But first, before we call it, there's not that much to do. And maybe it's not worth doing this until I get the spike ball thing, because there is a wall that I can scale around here. But I know there's a switch towards the exit of this cave that I can now ground pound into. So I'm gonna do that. To help us speed up. I think... Yeah, it's like over here, so I should have teleported the other one. But like... That's the wall, but I think it's just a shortcut. That's what it looks like. Or something. Or no, yeah, there's a wall right there, a tiny one. That allows... There's probably like a item block up there or some shit. Thankfully, there's not that many locations, really. So when you feel pressure to backtrack like this, it's not like really that bad. Yeah, right here. And so this just opens the door on the way back. So where does this go? Oh, this takes us back here. Okay. Is there anything worthwhile doing in here? I don't think so. I mean, this room might... Oh, no, this is the room with the moles. That's right. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, it's like all caved in. Oh, this area changes later, okay. So for now, we'll just leave this, at least that's now on the map. Maybe that was always on the map, actually, but now I know. Black Beach, anything here? I don't think so. Like, there are ledges for the bros and shit. In areas that only the bros can access. Which maybe that is worth doing. But Black Beach, otherwise, I think is thoroughly explored by Bowser. I don't think there's anything Bowser can do here that I can think of. Like, maybe there's a switch that I can hit. Oh wait, can I just burn these trees, though? No, I don't want to go on this. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here for Bows. We'll, I'll go ahead and kill these guys just because they're in the way, but... That sounds super fucked up. It's like, let me just kill these guys because they're in my way. Very Bowser. Very Bowser attitude to have. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even need to, like... Yeah, I can just do that. That is kind of an underrated aspect to him getting in character. That's kind of an underrated aspect to... I know Mario RPG calls them timed hits, but I hate that term because it almost makes it sound like you're saying tits. And also it's just clunky. I prefer, I think I saw this in some like Reddit post or whatever. Action commands, I think, is a better way to put it. But, you know, like timing your attacks in turn-based RPGs. So we'll call them action commands. An underrated aspect, because the thing is with a lot of RPGs, you can kind of just grind levels. That's what they're called here. Okay, we'll just go with that then. Because timed hits is like it's too clunky, and it's also unintentionally provocative if you say it too fast. But with action commands, it's like when you're backtracking, you can kind of just ignore them. Which is good, because a criticism I have of games with action commands, like RPGs with action commands, is that they can feel tedious if you're not careful. And so that's why variety is key, and keeping enemy health pools relatively low is also key. Paper Mario mostly does the latter with the health pools, but these games do it a lot more with variety in actions. And so I don't mind it as much, but when you're backtracking and you get stuck in a battle, you don't feel like running or like whatever, you don't even need perfect timing. You don't even need to do the timing stuff to kill the enemies because they're lower level enemies, which is super nice. I wonder even if I can just whip. Can I just like let it play? Yeah, like that kills. It's not faster. It's faster to press it early, but you don't need to do them when you're backtracking, at least, which is nice. Something that I didn't really consider before. Is this a new thing? Oh wait, this might be a new... Wait a second. I never came over here for level 50. Yeah, they're nothing now. Bowser can literally just like fumble completely and still kill them. He's not even trying. Kill these tooth guys in his sleep. Although I guess sometimes in the games like this where you have enemies in the overworld, they'll run from you if you're higher level and won't engage, so that's like another way to do it. Anything over here? No. This is all just really for the bros to come and do. Yeah. Wait, is there something over here? Oh, I can't go. Yeah. Say it ain't so. I cannot go. I know it's not the lyrics, but... Hell yeah. I wonder if I can just cough on them. On the trees. And if they'll die. I don't think there's anything over there. We can turn in the blitties, though. Whoops. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. About blitties, view collected blitties. Oh, these are like undiscovered areas, okay. Not even any in Bowser's Castle, I guess. Otherwise, I think it would say. What do you have? Roof. Oh, same shit. Oh. 4 SP Auto Restorer. I haven't really been using those with Bowser, though. 15 HP. If I had a third slot, I would do that. 15 HP versus 8%. I'm not gonna do the math. I know 19 is like 10%, but 8%, or sorry, 0.08 times 191 is about 15. So, and that's on punch attack specifically, as opposed to just being passive. But it's gonna increase as my HP increases. Whereas the 15 HP, that's gonna get worse and worse as time goes on, relatively, as my HP pool gets higher and higher. KO'd, 10% POW booster. Raises power when you knock out a foe. But then again, I can't equip 2 bands, so if there's a better band that I want... Like, if I'd rather have punch damage increase and then just the passive healing, that is an option. I haven't used, like, any drumsticks. The Hunter Band might be better, but I'd rather just wait for later game stuff. Preferably. 20% defense booster. And plus I only have 2 slots right now, which is pretty limiting. Anything of note here? This is all later, I think. Yeah. So what I think I'll do then... What am I doing? Checked all this, the Lake Plain border. Hey, take it easy, Jeffrey and Bob. Have a good weekend. What I'm gonna do... I'm actually gonna wrap up here shortly. I'm gonna put Bowser close to his castle. Which I guess we're going back, but... what I might start with next time is exploring with Mario and Luigi. And seeing what they all can do in, the overworld. Before doing major progress. Making good headway, though. Am I close to leveling up, though? Because I would maybe consider... Let's level up real quick. Because I think 131 is enough where I can do, like, a battle or two. Yeah. We'll just knock one more battle out, get the level. Sick. Hell yeah. I probably will not select SP a single other time, since I just have not been using those. But then again, like, when was the last time Bowser had a boss fight? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since Bowser had a boss fight, so... Maybe I will actually need that SP for this next fight. Yeah, we'll heal back up. Yeah, I'd rather just, I think, save for later game equipment. I think that's still the play. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save, but then what I'll do... Well, first of all, I'm going to heal these guys up. And then... Well, I could do some gear acquisition right now. I'd be kind of down to do that. So these are all blocked off still. Yeah. So it's just... Yeah, the yellow one takes us back here, that's right. What I want to do well... Let me dig up the few mushroom balls that I can find. Or just blocks that I missed, I guess. This is a dig one, I think. Nine of them, okay. Eight more. Oh wait, he gives you one for each one? Okay. I think there's 16 total, right? Hopefully it tells me how many are left. Wait, these rewards are actually kind of nice, though. 5 1-ups. 500 coins. 7 left, okay, cool. Cool, so that's done. Took me, like, way fucking longer than it should have. Let's see what the treasure glasses even do. Treasure specs. Double treasure grabber makes foes more likely. That's kind of mid. Unless you're farming for some specific drops, I guess. Like the Supreme Slacks from Partners in Time. The Drip Mario. Heroware, Balmware. I feel like it makes sense to probably just drop. I need to buy badges first, and then I'll spend my excess cash. Let's get badges, which are over here. Great to excellent boosts. Excellent strikes boost. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a scratch card. Not bad. Pretty good, in fact. Okay, let's take a look at what combos we got here. Good to excellent, great to excellent. Excellent, and then I don't know what the last one is, but I definitely want the higher... I probably just want excellence, honestly, because getting excellent jumps is not that hard. It's really not that hard, and like Yoo-Hoo Cannon, super easy to get excellence from that too. So I think that's probably just the best. Gives both bros HP and cure status. Next attack does 2 times. Just take 2 turns. Excellent strikes. EXP gain, okay. Coins received and EXP gain, in fact. Restores 50% to both bros SP. And I can swap this in battle too, I have to keep that in mind. I'll just keep this combo for now. It does reset the meter, but I can change it during battle. I can use it, and then the following turn just change it if I want to. And then... now let's check on the gear here. Restores 5% on jump attacks, raises solo jump power by 20. One SP auto restorer. So they fucking nerfed it. They nerfed the SP restoring badge from Superstar Saga. That restored what, 3? Or something insane. Even if it restored 2, I think it was like just nuts. So restoring 1 is like not that great, especially because SP costs are higher. 20% booster, that's probably better. Well, yeah, it's probably better than just buy syrups in this game. I think I am gonna get these, though. I think the Delicious Gloves are actually kind of really good. But what are the Nurse Socks? 4 HP Auto Restorer? That's okay. +7. +5. Let me think. Yoo-Hoo Cannon is 7. So... on the next level up, I'll be able to do that 5 times before running out. And then so, like, let's say over 5 turns, I would restore 5 SP. So that's not even quite enough to do another one. So it's not that great. Yeah, 1 SP is really, like, not that great. Luigi, on the other hand... he's got a bigger HP pool, so that 4 HP every turn is just not doing as much. I think I'm gonna go with SP Socks for him. But then for Mario... Restores 5% HP. Well, I know 10% is 8.3, so it's like 4.15, right? We'll just check my math on that. Yeah, 4.15. So like 4 health. So it's the same as the Nurse Socks. It's just that I have to jump. Siphon Boots will get better as Mario's HP increases, though, of course, as with all percentage increases, but for now I think the passive healing might be better. Let me think, though. So we can do 4 Yoo-Hoo Cannons for 28, and then he'd have 6 left over, and so like the SP Restorer would allow him to do an extra one easily, because that would just be 1 turn of restoring 1 extra SP to get him to 35, essentially. Maybe that is better than the passive healing, though. We'll try it. Try it. Yes, we'll scratch a scratch card. Waffle. What can I sell? Definitely the Koopaware. We'll keep the Nurse Socks for now. I don't need 3 of them, though. Coin Socks could be good for grinding if I need to grind coins for whatever reason. Extra POW Gloves, that's also kind of fine. Special Amp. Green Shell Power. I don't know. 30% SP. Reduces SP cost for all special attacks. It's pretty good. 40% reduces a random attack's SP cost. Eh. Double Treasure Grabber. Yeah, that could be good for grinding or whatever late game. 10% Power Boost, maybe. Block Band, not really worth selling because it's only worth 1. Block Bangs, kind of same deal. SP Booster, Fire Stoker. I feel like this is not very good. I feel like this is not very good. I'd rather use the Defense Booster or something. Defense Booster, HP Booster. These are all fine. Oh no, random? No. Okay. Now, real quick before we wrap it up, I want to stock up on items. A little bit, 120. I feel like supers are still pretty good. I don't need to buy more though, I've got plenty. I'm not gonna buy mushrooms though. Got plenty of syrup. 1-ups. I'm gonna just take like... I feel like I don't need to buy more 1-up deluxes for now. And in fact, these are really good because if I use them with Mario, this heals 80 to both, which is fucking nuts. Pun not intended, but it works out. And then Ultra Nuts become super overkill, so... In fact, I think regular... I'll buy a few of these, because they're actually pretty good with the doubled effect, if it's 40 each. That's pretty good. But I've also got a shit ton of these, so... Refreshing Herbs I've not used a single time. Maybe we can just cop some 1-up deluxes, because even late game that's going to be still useful, even if I don't use them until late game. And we'll just take 5 more of these too for posterity. Nice, get some cash back too. Just a little bit. Cool. So I guess the last thing to do, whoops, would be the boosters. Power Beans. It's not going to show me my stats. It's not going to show me my stats. Let alone base stats without equipment. So... Or wait, Delicious Gloves don't affect stats, though. How far am I? We're, like, in the second act. And maybe, like... I think I'm past the halfway point for sure. Because we got 2 more Star Cures to get out of 3, and then I think it's just Peach's Castle, but that's like a pretty big dungeon. Restores SP. Yeah, their defense is equivalent, so I don't need to worry about that. We're gonna remove these to see Luigi's actual power stat, though. And these to see his actual SP stat, so 65. What beans do I have? Special beans, 1 point to SP. 4. We're gonna get that closer to Mario. We're gonna use this to get Mario's HP up. And then Luigi's power... I know Luigi is behind on power compared to Mario. 65 versus 77. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's get Luigi up to 70 power then. Which means that when I give him the POW gloves, he actually is the same power as Mario, which is sick. Nice. Well, then I was using SP socks, but he doesn't really need the SP boost now. Maybe the restoratives would be better? Like, get him another one of the special socks? SP restore? Let's do that. Because then I can do one more additional Yoo-Hoo cannon without having to use a syrup. Right, because 28, he'd have 4 left over, and so by the time I use those 4 Yoo-Hoo cannons, I'd have enough SP to do another one. Because of the one SP per turn. Which is cool. Yeah, dude, if only Partners in Time had a gear system like this. That really is primarily that game's downfall. No, not that it's a downfall, the game's still good. Just that element was like so lame. And so, yeah, I guess next time, I would like to explore with the bros outside of Bowser. See what we can find more beans, stat boosters, explore, get more special attacks, attack pieces and shit like that. And then we'll go get the 2nd Star Cure. Maybe even get the 3rd Star Cure next time too, because the world in this big is... The world in this game is not that big. The world in this big is not that game, was what I was about to say.